Good morning and welcome to Mom and Ed and Fifi in the morning for January the 12th, 2023. I am Mom and he.
It's Ed. Good morning.
I'm doing the Ed dance though, you can't see it. The phone's on the charger, hopefully. One, hopefully it'll be recharged shortly, and two, I'll jump in the shower before I get on camera again. Blech. It was a messy and long night. I drove home from Indy. And it's been kind of rainy, gunky, so every time you get in and out of the car, you brush against the kind of dirty car, so you get salt on everything and that grayish, muddy yuck. So, I just want to go climb in the shower for a while and feel human again.
Ding dong.
So I thought maybe we could either do some fun stuff for endeavors or whatever this morning, and then I gotta get my two jemmies up to speed over the weekend, which I will do, since I kinda don't have a ton planned for the weekend. Well, that's not true. I have a ton planned for the weekend, but most of it involves playing the game and having some fun.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of damage and space on this account, so obviously we could have some space fun.
Yeah, that might be cool.
And I can live with ground fun if that works for you. I don't know what's on the other account yet. Let's pull that one up.
Yeah.
Since I now have two monitors, I can actually look at both accounts at the same time.
Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, this looks semi-cool.
And I see we've maintenance today.
Yeah, just apparently just maintenance. So that is no patch note for PC means we have to wait until we get our Starship colonization project repaired.
Ooh,
We have to wait for that a little bit longer.
that would be very nice.
On the other side, this it's not minor, it's trouble, but there also is potential for opinion, as currently prisoners are cheap as used tankies
Yes.
in the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Just like yesterday, prisoners have been down to 9 EC.
What? I should go stock up on some prisoners.
Currently, I think they are around 100 or so.
It's still cheap.
Yeah, but this is one thing, and so if you are not in the Admiralty business, playing with the Admiralty systems, you may have placed in your break for some. Yeah. The only thing is, of course, how long does that trouble last?
Yeah.
Another thing, yeah, finally.
Good morning,
Yesterday
Orion.
was a kind of social media day. First
Oh.
of all, I looked for this. Musen mentioned the well, I call it social media uh, babble about the new D&D
Yeah.
license. Step number one, description of the license that will get that is, apparently is planned, says nothing about how it will be introduced. That is, like, how does it affect content already done?
Yeah.
Which is, I can hardly imagine that someone can claim free access to the content that has been published before the new policies goes into place. This would be pirate land, but but certain just does not make sense for me in regular corporation company and intellectual property. Like, we replace this license by a new one, and from now on we entitled to the stuff you had created in all those years before. That can hardly be.
Mm-hmm.
This is thing number one.
Well, in the U.S., there's something called the ex post facto clause, meaning if you put a law in place now, with very rare exceptions, can it work backwards?
Yeah, that is the one thing, and it was not unimportant for me just to get the necessary information. I'm playing a non-D&D tabletop game,
Mm-hmm.
paper and pencil virtual one, on
Mm-hmm.
the Roll20 website, where I'm a player and playing with friends. It's about yeah, we tried to have a 3-week schedule, and Roll20 has a big D&D section, and is yeah. So I looked into their D&D hub, and yeah, last paragraph: official partners of Wizards of the Coast
Oh.
since years. So homework's already made, licensed. So that will not affect me, because Thaco to hit armor class 0 for 0 for the non D&D players. So Thaco and stuff, I'm pretty sure they are on the safe side already, because who do you care for when doing such things? First, the official partners. So it's
It will be
and
interesting to see if it rolls out and then how it rolls out. But let me jump out of there for a moment. Orion Star says, yeah, Admiralty is pretty bad with bugs, just to let you know. BOTS. Plus, there are bugs removing people off my friend list, and I was removed from a fleet due to one of these bugs after joining for 2 minutes, still waiting to get back. Hopefully clean on side, but I do have a question. Is the Klingon recruit the only one that gives you the Endeavor bonus help when you complete the objective for that event, or are there other event character things that also assist with this?
Endeavor, Klingon recruit only.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going through them the other day thinking maybe I'd missed something.
The Kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
So Musin here in the States, yeah, anything prior, unless there's some way that they can specifically write it in and get it approved, because that apparently is a bit of a trick too.
We should take another set of scans.
It'll strictly be content moving from that date forward.
Come, see our
Sorry, I'm killing off some Zenkathi really quick. Oh, and I have 3 Lucari Advanced or Elite as my purple one on this tune, because I just love 3 Lucaris.
Yeah. That is like thing. 3 Lucaris enter a bar.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east.
So what shall we do? Boy, there we go, losing voice. Get out of here. There you go.
I have some thing useful. Just let me put a look on it. Looking.
Orion Star, what happens with D&D may may become significant for other tabletop games if what they enact does well and doesn't cause a lot of flashback. If it doesn't go well, then other games will not adopt it, most likely.
Also, something is like that kind of move is nothing you do overnight.
Yeah, no. No.
So it really depends on yeah, I would say the individual gaming companies. So nothing like okay, from now on we can act this way, because every company has different acts. Yeah, all not the same. Okay, I have something. I have cross-checking. Ew. More cross-checking needed. I did.
Ryan says, also guys, I want to let you know that although I've never played a tabletop game, I have tried to explore as best I can, and I have been aware of D&D for many years, as we all have been, but I would not consider myself a 5G player. I know of D&D just from way back in the day of Gary Gygax being up in, I think it was started off in Minnesota, then off to Milwaukee, and he's long gone from it. But 90% of the fun of D&D isn't what you do on the internet, it's what you do at home. And then your rules are up to you and your team.
That is something. It's the good old days of paper and pencil, rolling dice, and okay, when things go mad, throwing dice sometimes.
Yeah.
Or chasing a die under the sofa, cause it
one of my favorite channels to listen to, Ed, is a place called Crit Crab, and he reads stories from Reddit and other places of people's adventures in playing various role-playing games, and either what goes on in the game or what goes on with the DMs or the GMs and the players and the backstory. So it's not the game itself, but it's all those wonderful stories about the players.
Okay. I have a ground variety of damage and a space variety of damage. Would send 2 different characters, both Klingon.
Okay.
Aligned.
I can do Klingons. Are we doing space damage?
It's a space damage thing and a ground damage thing. Just tell about the damage we will go for, and I will wake up.
Let's see. Well, I need to do some kinetic damage, so let's see which spacey tune It's got some kinetic.
Any ship with a top on one head.
Well, thank you. I have one Federation build that's strictly kinetic.
Mm.
Let's see. I can grab my old favorite ship here. Oh, she's got one torp. I think we can probably give her a second torp here.
And now, finally, something
There we go.
related to Star Trek Online X3.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, indeed.
Who would have thunk?
Yeah. Finally, the statement. We got the statement intent forward. The dilithium exchange is that there are too few things to buy for dilithium in
Yeah.
the game,
I
which
think
we
that's
have
true.
been complaining about for
Yes, ever.
um,
Year and a half, 2 years, 3 years.
I think 2 babies could have been bred in that time. Sorry for speaking that way, but I'm an alien race and we breed our babies here. So actually, it took the. I'm in a weird thing these days, but it took 2 pregnancies to get this being admitted. That I call hard labor.
That would be appropriate, yes.
Oh, this is like, and we have definitely been fed with gaslighting. Like, we need a dilithium thing that is going on, and we want stuff that is repeating, and this is not repeating, and that is not repeating, and no. But what are purchasing then? Single events, small single events you spend on money. Always single. Don't. Yes. Sooner or later, I need kind of an anger translator, but someone that translate my anger back into human.
Ah.
Anger translator, greatest thing Barack Obama has invented, definitely. Have you seen his anger translator
No,
appearance?
I have not. I have not seen that.
Okay, so be prepared, because the greatest introduction when he got his second term.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Obama, I thank to my voters for the trust they have put in me. Then the anger translator translating Barack into anger. Why? Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, when it comes to damage, currently I would be ready for anti-proton space Klingon side.
And who will I invite?
Eknat, Klingon recruit.
There we go. And what would you like to do?
Anything where we can shoot things in space
Oh, no.
twice.
Twice. We have to shoot things in space twice. Okay.
Yeah, first in front, then in rear.
Got a preference on it thing?
I'm a Klingon.
As long as it
Pick
involves
your
shooting
favorite
things.
enemy, and there we go.
What haven't we done for a while? Could hit random, but we might wind up with ground then.
Which would not be troubling big as our ground damage, and always can have a cyclic remodulatable, so random would be probably fine.
Random it is. We are randomized. Yeah, the only thing I've got on ground is restore shields. Oh, how exciting. Also, about that person's name you gave me to message them to talk about past matter, I don't know if I got the name wrong. It's Mar Hawkman right here in the chat, Orion Star. If you look in the chat, he's right above your comment about the anger it translates to exterminate. That person. That guy. So Marhawkman says, haha, reminds me of how one of the older anniversary infographics had a stat for how many dev babies there were. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when they come up with the bizarre stuff for the holiday, or for like April Fool's Day and anniversaries and other goofy fun stuff. Oh, speaking of the devil, Jesse Heinig just logged on. He's somewhere in the game. Good morning, Jesse. Wee woo.
This is one of the things. Jesse is one of the developers who actually play the game, and
Yeah, he does.
that is and
I think his wife plays too, if I remember correctly. I know she does other stuff for the game. I got to meet her again at the last convention, which was very cool.
that is always made a good impression and a friendly.
Mhm.
It's one of those person. I'm pretty sure it will be nice to meet him.
Yep. Actually, I've met a lot of them, and they've all been really nice people. Actually, I've run into some ex-devs lately, and they've been lovely too. Wow.
Oh, infected space.
Okay. That's why I was laughing. The one that you pull up all the time, and of course then you also get it in random. My luck though is I tend to pull this up or something great like Procyon 5. Days of Doom. Gravity Kills. You know, the good stuff. What did we miss? There it is. Well, kinetic damage is done. And I just realized what I thought was phaser damage in space is phaser damage on the ground. And yes, I'm actually wearing my glasses, and I still misread it. Hey, Marhawkman, Orion 1 Star here has a question for you. If I remember correctly, it was Foundry related? And I know you were a lot more Foundry oriented than I was, or Foundry knowledgeable than I am.
Sensors confirm that the transport. Sensors confirm.
Wasn't it,
Result.
Orion, I think you were asking about Foundry titles? Toon titles? Alright, so did you say you needed ground damage too, or do we need some more space damage first? Ed?
Yeah. I have done my space damage now.
Okay. How would you feel about a little ground damage?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Do you have a preference in Federation or KDF?
Um, I would just stick to this tune camping happily,
Okay.
switching my main weapon to the event weapon and recycle it to Polaran damage, and Eknat will continue.
Okie dokie. Let me clean out something from the inventory here. But you can't throw away. All this stuff is so important. I can't just throw it away.
Come to weapon specific type, no Borg. Because for Borg is energy types is they adapt.
Yes, they do.
So it would be yes, Bug Hunt or Brotherhood.
Both of which are good. Give me 1 second.
Minor instability is also good.
Minor instability. Let me. Yes, it is good. It's better when I'm prepped for it. So let me zip up here to Deep Space Nine for just a moment.
Yes, of course, you need some decent ground gear for ground damage, right? Of course.
Okay, Mar Hawkman, if you're still here, I'm going to copy something over to you. In Discord. Give me 1 second here. All right. Let's go get rid of some of this stuff so I've got some room here. Oh, I did get a red Riker. Okay. That's some stuff out of there. Isn't there a mailbox around here? Okay, now I have some room. Yay. So let me just do this. Ooh. Let's take that one. Okay.
From the single Endeavor random TFO run, got about 10,000 ore. Thanks to Endeavor and to the random reward box. 10,000 ore earned in 2 minutes. 1, 2.
But let me get off track here. Okay, Mar Hawkman, Orion Star is looking to find out if there was a title that ever was assigned for being involved in the Foundry. if you did a foundry, if you created a foundry mission, was there a title that you got from it? DT couldn't find one. I can't find one. Musin says, Orion, Musin says, no, there was no foundry title. Thank you, Musin. No, I don't want to go anyplace, thank you. So maybe right there? I have way too many friends in this one.
Houston, do you read answers given to your... how about going for uppercase? Oh, bot. Bots. Yeah, that's a Twitch thing now. You can't answer questions. All capitalists, cause bots say, oh, that's shouting, and kill it.
Well, I had to answer Orion Star in caps because he has vision problems. Alright, so I now have my phaser for ground, and it's Eknod, correct?
Eknut, yeah.
And, I'm sorry, did you say you had a prep?
Eknut, not Eknok.
Not Eknod,
And
no.
also, it's a K and not a double G.
Alright, and you said you didn't care which ground we did? Or you want... I'll tell you what, let's...
No Borg.
No Borg.
Yeah, cause Borg adapt to energy, which means energy damage does not work out well.
Well, I'm queuing us up for a few things then. I don't really want to do that one. Just trying to make our life more interesting here. Ooh, Lefonos is now following. Thank you very much. I appreciate the follow.
Hello there. Oh, that would be a nice, plate for your door. Visitors will be shot on sight.
Oh yes, I like that one. Weewoo?
Wee woo.
It's Bug Hunt. I figured at this hour of the day we're going to get Bug Hunt, but I queued up a bunch of stuff. Well, just so you can appreciate it, Orion, it may be 3 in the morning for you. It is 5 in the morning for me. So you must be West Coast. Well, since I've got a moment here, is there anything else I want to put in there? And here we go.
Backhand.
Welcome to
Oh,
Pariah
yes.
3. I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and I'll be your demolitions expert on this trip.
Let's see. We can roll with this. I'll switch that one off there. There we go. Yeah, that's what DT had said too. But, you know, when you have a list of 150 titles and they don't necessarily say exactly what you think they're going to say. No, Orion, there was a Genesis device. There was a Tribble.
Fire in the
And
hole!
badges.
And badges, right. I remember the badges.
Obstacle clear.
Excuse me, Space Vanity Pet, not a Tribble.
Yeah.
Maybe a Tribble too?
Nope.
But remember, you made all that dilithium. If a mission was even halfway decent, I would always give them dilithium. If a mission was great, I would make sure to give them dilithium. Some of those were really good stories. Some of them were not. It's not my fault. Oh, great. Now I have to run that part.
That was on my to give you a CPR, but
That's okay. I'm a cat. I have 9 lives. That's only one of them. Hard part is you have to run all the way there. Chug, 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 chug. Get me running in for the day at least. Well, the good news is I've got 138 of the 18,000 I need for shield heals. Okay, Lafono says, "Hi, I just started playing the game again, debating between Join Trill or Riemann for a science build. Trill is nice stuff for science, but Riemanns have battle stealth. Which is really good if you're going to dedicate yourself to ground. If you're not going to be really ground focused, I would go Join Trill. I like my Riemann, but there's nothing spectacular in it. If anybody else has got an opinion on that one."
Fire in the hole! Area clear.
as Riemann, you can always call for a makeup challenge.
Be careful.
Makeup challenge?
Yeah. You call that wrinkle?
That's not a wrinkle, that's a wrinkle. Yeah, Mar Hawkman points out species traits do a little, but not a lot. Except for obvious things like with your kitty kitties, they do have better jumping, which is fun. My Orion can seduce you, which I've always thought was fun to go in and seduce things, as long as they're alive.
According to our scan,
Seduced a spawn mother once, that was weird.
clear a path.
Let's see. Hi, Wolfie. Ryan Star says, "The problem I had with Foundry before it went away is the stuff was not voice acted, so I didn't know what to do. Got involved kind of in the game during the last week of Foundry's life." Yeah, that gets to be a problem when you're reliant on voice acting. I always hate landing in those weeds.
I think I can get us across. Cover me.
Do I have a joined trill? I do not have a joined trill as a character. Maybe that'll be the next one. My newest one is my first Betazoid, who, true to her species, has managed to blow up more ships in the 4 weeks I've had her alive than any other toon I've ever had. It's not that they're homicidal, it's just a joke about Deanna crashing the ship twice. Which, yes, I know she didn't really crash the ship twice. It wasn't her fault. But it's a running joke. And in my case, it's because we took my character through the speed leveling so I could start working on the project. But I still haven't fleshed her out with anything. Do I want to fall to my death?
This is it.
That's
Center of the
interesting.
hive. Where-
Looks like they still have the walls on the bridge. There, so you can't fall off. Mar Hawkman says, and people wonder why we never see Betazoid ships in the show. They're all dead. They all blew up, crashed into things. Yes, we do run 2 fleets on the KDF side. We have the cleverly named Klingon Strike Group, and the much more funly named Flaming Targs of Grethor. What did we miss? We missed one. Oh, no, there it is. Ooh, and out of all of that, Ed, I got 336 on healing my shields on the ground. Ooh, at this rate, I'll be playing ground missions the entire day.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, over here on our Klingon group, we've got us, the Klingon Strike Group, the Flaming Targs of Grethor, and then underneath that, we've got quite a few others.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's an armada.
Yes, it is. Let's see. What have we got on the Flaming Targs? Blech. Okay, Ed, if you were working on your holdings on a relatively low-level fleet, would you focus on Colony World, Dilithium, Embassy, K-13, Research Lab, Spire, or Starbase first?
Huh.
Heck yeah, Orion, you're more...
Given things is get all of them to level 1.
Well, they're all at level 1. Colony World's at 2, Spire's at 2, and Starbase is at 2. Good morning, Mr. Dave. Musin says to lithium mine.
Why?
I don't know, that's just what he says. To get the resource cost reduction. Orion Star, you totally can join us. Yeah, absolutely. You don't even have to log in. What I can just give me your character name. I will send you an invitation, and the invitation will be there the next time you get there. Mar Hawkman says the trick is that the science character was using a personal trait to shield heal as a bonus effect when using HP heals. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that one. Most time-consuming ground shield endeavor I did, an easy where I did it on a science character. Yeah, don't do it on a science character. Actually, the easiest to restore shields on the ground is roll for a different endeavor. That's the easy way.
But kind of war games, the best way to win is not
Meant to play. Yes, exactly. Other than that, I have found in home there's some radiation that's being generated at the first ground part where you go up against the attendants. Right at the as you go through that hallway, the door opens, there's radiation, and I try to find the sweet spot where the radiation isn't too strong, but it's really a small spot. But it's not bad. Otherwise, I go to Nimbus. No, Nukara, and stand in the acid. Yep. And the cool thing is, Mar Hawkman, I was doing it the other day, and then somebody, random person, came by, figured out what I was doing, and set up a shield generator to overlap mine, so all of a sudden I had 2 generators working. It was really nice of them. So now, next time I do it, I think I will grab both of my accounts and set it up so I've got 2 people. Okay, Aaron, I'm going to invite you to the Klingon Strike Group because it's very stable. It's been around for a long time. You have been invited. But yeah, it's fully fleshed out. And we've got a strong armada, so if you need to make donations, you can make donations, no problems. You need SRO, no problem.
Isn't rigged anymore.
But the point, Musin, isn't that you can stand around in the soup without a shield generator. The point is you want to heal your shields. And the Fleet Embassy is fully fleshed out, so that shouldn't be an issue. See? We just add things here for fun.
Round and round it goes.
I would be happy to. Let's see. I will send you a friend invitation here. There you go. I've sent you a friend invite. All right, Ed. Let's see. Oh, we still got a good 10 minutes here. 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I would have another spacey thing is Terran ships.
Terran ships. Oh, that would be easy. We can do Jupiter Aratus if you want. Also on Eknod.
No, this time it's at number 1, Scotchy.
Scotchy. Oh, I see. I have sent you an invitation. Okay, so we've got for Terrans, Jupiter Aratus.
Nothing here.
Let's try that again then. That's weird. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, fine. Fine. That's Federation, correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, you didn't say it was Federation. Who do I want to take? Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. How's that? Is that better?
That looks working. However, I would suggest to chip in a counterpoint.
Okay.
Because Jupiter Eratus is normal only, and I have my doubts about normals queuing quickly.
Okie doke. Weirdly enough, they do queue quickly sometimes, but I am happy to do a counterpoint. Advanced. Are you ready?
I'm all yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are queued. So I've got two there, Rhinestar, at Brondo Mom, and at Brondo Moogie. Good morning, Swear. You're up early today. Do you want me to cue Jupiter just in case? Or we could head to the Badlands if you want.
According to list, we are just queued for counterpoint.
Well, that's why I'm asking if you would like me to add.
If you like to do so.
Okay.
I'm not discriminating. I had alterants.
All right, I've got you added to my list there, Ryan Star, and tagged so I know who you are. Well, we've got 2 of them. Who else have we got for Terrence? That's ground. Counterpoint. We've got them both queued up here. There we go. Weeboo?
Indeed.
So Orion says, if a starship needs a discriminator for EPS capacity, does that make the ship racist? Madame Tish. Rimshot.
Yeah, when you have I feel so unamused.
Speaking of unamusing jokes, anybody seen Satalia lately? I have my dad jokes for her, and I haven't seen her for a while.
That jokes like, who is your daddy?
Oh God, I'm trying to remember a good dad joke at the moment. My 15-pound parrot died the other day. I feel like there's a great weight off my shoulder. I'm not currently playing on the Ferengi account, Orion Star. That's the other account. And I'm not running both simultaneously at this moment. Musin says, I tell dad jokes all the time. Sometimes he laughs. Mr. Dave says, where does Produce go on vacation? Paris. Okay, dad jokes. Done. Satalia is very happy. You've made Satalia proud, everybody. How many ships do you have to do, Ed?
And
Okay, I'm just going to shoot things then. What, you got them all already?
no, but caught in a Mobius bubble.
Oh.
But I have hunger ships, not caught. So that, yeah.
So much for that one. Yes, Orion, I am offline at the moment with that account. You can still send a friend invitation, even if I'm offline.
Deep Space Nine is under attack.
Acceleration, it's a thing. Orion Star, I'm currently playing on Brondomom. Oh, the turn radius on the ship just drives me nuts. I love the ship for everything except that.
For acceleration, you could ship in a Dyson warp core.
Good idea. Stop shooting me. I have work to do here, people.
There's no trouble in getting shot at while closing portals.
I'm trying to get to the portals. It's just while I'm getting shot at, I can't do full impulse.
Combat maneuver try.
There we go. Actually, I should get myself some of the deuterium burns. That would help.
Yeah, the surplus.
Yep. What are we at? We're only at 9 portals? Phew.
Yeah, mates are having fun defending DS9.
Okay. Oh my God, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave is a bad person. He says, my online coffee bean order wasn't eligible for overnight delivery. They told me they only ship ground. Tish. Okay, 13. Heading back to DS9.
Massive is coming through a portal. It's Terok Nor. Yeah.
Are you making drum sounds for jokes? Not at the moment, just because I've got my hands busy.
Something massive.
Oh, you mean the badum tish? Yes.
We don't
Those are
have
symbols.
what we need to stop Terok Nor. We need to get ground down on that.
That's what I need to add to my stream deck.
Standing by.
It's a rim shot.
Transport them to the enemy station and beam them down.
And it's time for the taxi service.
Lower your defenses.
That's weird. Don't forget there is a server maintenance today. Which is a good thing, because otherwise I'd probably try and find excuses not to work. So I could play the game.
Surrender now. Make repairs. You are fools to lose us. Make repairs.
Did you get your 10 chips, by the way, Ed?
Yes.
Like in the first minute?
No, first minute it was about 5 or so.
Ooh.
Because yeah, those Terrans took cover behind this we DS9 starbase. And,
Ah, such cowards.
yeah.
Make repairs.
Yeah, it looks like they're having fun over there. I've only landed 4 assault teams? What the heck?
Yeah, that's
That's true, they're all busy fighting.
it's a tank group here.
Assault team beaming down, so this will be 5. I feel like I've been doing this for an hour and it's only 5. Ugh.
Yeah, that's when you're doing it all alone.
This is true. Remember, you and I dedicated ourselves to playing taxi cabs to like 20
Yes,
once?
of course.
It was some crazy number. Ren says, "Is Kira mirror version would be nice if she was in the game, but she died in the series." Yes. The harder part would be getting Nana Visitor to do the voice again, because that gets expensive. They could always write the story. Emperor Wesley could return her from the dead. I mean, there's always a way to do it. Ten teams, yay!
Going to 11.
Sweet. Let's see what I got. We still have 2 minutes left. Lucky 13. Let's see, can I get one in 30 seconds and get it around? Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Nope, couldn't get it.
We're reading an energy. We're reading an energy surge.
20 in total, I guess.
Well, yeah, I've still got some on my ship. They're like, duh. They're
Yeah, pretty. They are tourists. That's just
Our reinforcements will
taking
definitely
photographs from.
exactly. Let's see. There we go. Well, obviously they had two birds on that ship because it was a paradox. But just two doctors, perhaps? Two birds? Two waterfowl? There are bad jokes to be made here.
17
17?
parties.
Excellent. Almost 18.
17.
It's not bad. We get extra prizes for it, don't we?
Yes, of course. So that means 51 marks.
I'll take it. Let's see if Hugh needs any. Oh, Hugh's got an open project. Woohoo! Open project for Hugh. Let's see, where are we at with our status? Oh. Well, we're going to have to do something for our colony world here. Do you have to run Sims to advance on the colony world projects?
No, not in the early stage.
Okay, we're at tier 1 and getting close to doing tier 2. This is on Hugh's Heroes. But I need to run more of the morale. So I've got some work to do here. Alright, I will have to jump over to the other side there, Orion, and update things. But in the meantime, let's go raid somebody. Who is around that we want to go raid? How about it works better if I go there? We've been raiding Alt a lot, but let's see who's on. Probably that's not the way I want to do that. Probably that's the way I want to do that. So Alta is on. Let's see who else is on today. Rick Didum, us, Mr. Pepilios, Claritas, and Altus. What's your preference there? Who would you like us to raid, Ed? And we will go raid them.
Apparently no opinion.
Well, let's go raid Rick Didum because I don't know him. And he's only got one person, and I'm sure he'd love to have some visitors there. So I'm going to start the raid. Ed,
Yep.
why don't you
Yep.
say ta-ta for us today?
So everybody, let's have a cool server maintenance. All
Yay.
hamsters go to safety and stay awesome.
Hamsters to safety.